Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of UA Eats. I'm UA, and I am back re-reviewing a restaurant for the second time. The first time was Keen Steakhouse, but this time we're back reviewing Hawksmoor Steakhouse, the most famous steakhouse in London, although the New York location. Now I'm actually going to the UK pretty soon. Because London and the UK are top of mind for me, I figured, I've always wanted to re-review Hawksmoor, so now we're back. I didn't give Hawksmoor the best review, but some of you commented and said that you disagreed. I ordered the rump steak last time. I wasn't really impressed by it. I also wasn't really impressed with the sticky toffee pudding, but you know what? Now we're back, so we'll see if second time's the charm. And maybe we'll try other things on the menu, and maybe we'll have a different experience. And also, we're here for dinner now. Last time we came for lunch, so it was brighter. Now it's dinner time. It's more of a dimly lit, romantic atmosphere, lots of mood lighting and the like. Still the same super cool high ceilings like last time, like if you guys saw my first video. Let's take a quick look at the menu. A little dark in the restaurant, so apologies if the lighting is not the best in this video. Not really gonna spend much time on most of this because we did go through this during the first video, but we are here to try steak, and I hear that their porterhouse and T-bone steaks are excellent. Last time we got the rump steak, 40 bucks, pretty well priced, although not the biggest steak, but I hear that the porterhouse and the T-bone are what to get here. So either a $5.50 porterhouse or a $4.50 T-bone. Now, if you're not familiar, T-bone and porterhouse are very, very similar. They're more or less the same thing. Hardcore steak fans will say they're not the same thing, but they're pretty similar, only just that porterhouse is bigger, and particularly it has a bigger filet mignon section. But that's okay. Filet mignon's not my favorite cut anyways. I'm more interested in the strip side, so my server actually told me that they're out of T-bones today, but they do still have porterhouse, and the way this chalkboard works is those are the ounces they have available, the range. So 20 ounce to 32 ounce for porterhouse. The line through for T-bone means they're out of T-bones, but since it's just me, we'll go with a 20 ounce porterhouse. He said that they should have those. $5.50 an ounce for a 20 ounce porterhouse will come out to 110 bucks. Let's go with that. And then I hear their Caesar salad is excellent. 12 bucks, not too bad. So when it comes to steakhouses, these prices are not bad, especially at dinner, I gotta say. So let's give it a try. I wonder if it's that London culture coming over. London, one of the most expensive cities in the whole world, but surprisingly have a pretty healthy selection of affordable steakhouses. I wish I could say the same about New York. Well, let's order. I'm ready. All right, so so as discussed, I'm gonna go with the 20 ounce porterhouse.
Great. What temperature do you like to use steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare. Would you like for us to slice it or leave it in one piece?
Slice it. I hear the Caesar salad's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite.
All right, I'll go with that, and that'll be it.
Do you want anything before the steak comes out? We'll be waiting around half an hour. We do a resting period for all of our steaks. That's about as much time as they spend on the grill.
Okay.
I can send some bread too if you'd rather that.
Yeah, bread is fine. Okay. All right, our first side has arrived, the side of Caesar salad. And so the difference is that there's a side portion and there's like a bigger appetizer portion, I believe. I don't know, for a side, this doesn't look super big, just like a few leaves of lettuce, but I guess it is what it is. So I'm just afraid that while I'm eating it, as I upset the balance cutting that bottom portion, I'm afraid that those portions are gonna fall off the sides. I feel like this bowl is way too small for this portion. Might have to transfer it to this bowl here. So let's actually do just that. Transfer it to a bigger bowl, and let's dive in. And the lighting is not great, but it could definitely be worse. Let's try a bite first of the Caesar salad, which people say great things about. Beautiful building, by the way. Let's try a bite. Wow. Honestly, the best Caesar salad I've ever had in my whole life so far is from a steakhouse in Vegas called Golden Steer. Best Caesar salad I've ever had. I think people like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin used to eat it all the time. I gotta say, this might be the second best Caesar salad I've ever had. If you don't like anchovies, watch out, because really, really strong anchovy flavor. But honestly, I don't mind anchovies. I was the weird kid who actually thought anchovy pizza sounded like a good idea. I think they totally had the right idea, amping up the anchovy flavor here and having it be less creamy but more fishy. So good that I don't even need these pieces with cheese. I'm okay just eating this piece with nothing but the sauce. The cheese is just like a little extra bonus in a way. Just that like fishy sauce is great. I dig the heavy anchovy taste. Why don't we review the bread while we're at it? Some bread with butter. The bread's okay. It's not bad. You know, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I would say the bread doesn't really stand out. Like if you go to Whole Foods or Wegmans and you pick up some of their bread there, like a decent higher quality than average grocery store bread, it would kind of be like this. So the butter is pretty nice and rich and creamy, so the butter is pretty nice. Definitely a really smooth, easily spreadable butter, and it's at a good temperature too. Not too cold where it's unspreadable, not too warm where it's like melted, you know? So not bad overall. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I guess I've kind of been made because I definitely did not order French fries, but they gave me some anyways. And then this is our steak. This is our porterhouse steak, and yeah, actually, that's a pretty hefty filet mignon section. The sirloin section looking pretty large as well, and yeah, definitely a decent size. I asked them to slice it for me. I kind of was expecting something sort of like what they do at Peter Luger and Benjamin Steakhouse. At this joint though, it kind of looks sliced, but I don't know, not really decorated as well. Like it kind of looks like it's sort of all jumbled up, kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese pizza. You guys remember that meme back in like 2017 or something? Remember that conspiracy theory that Chuck E. Cheese was reusing slices of pizza? I wouldn't say we have something like that going on here, because it does look like it fits more evenly together. But it does sort of look like a jigsaw puzzle that someone wasn't really able to solve, right? But let's review the steak. Sirloin section first. Bon appetit. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. The quality of their meat is just fantastic. I mean, I think similar to the rump steak last time, the flavor of their meat is just incredible. Like at least if you come here and get like a New York strip steak, which is the half that we're eating of the porterhouse, just an absolutely deliciously fatty and well-marbled piece of meat. Great dry aging technique down to bringing out that complex dry aged flavor. But wow, I feel the need to cut this down to size. I probably could even fit the bigger pieces in my mouth, and it would probably still melt. So looking forward to this piece with a bit of the fat cap over there. That piece of fat just like melts and explodes in your mouth. Oh my goodness. If you come here, guys, do not get the rump steak like I got last time. It's lame. Go with the porterhouse or the New York strip, which is the half of the porterhouse that I'm eating now. Excellent. I'm not really finding much to complain about with this steak. The flavor is just out of bounds. Let's try a filet mignon half, why don't we? And this filet mignon just seems super soft. When I felt my fork stick into it, I could just feel how tender it was. Look at that. It's like a member of the steak Russian gymnastic team. I usually like filet mignon a lot less than New York strip when it comes to T-bones and porterhouse, but that was fantastic. I mean, I still preferred the New York strip side, but that was great. It literally just melts in your mouth like butter. Ironically, it melts in your mouth more than this butter did, which is ironic. I mean, it was a decent butter, but the steak is more buttery than the butter. I guess let's review these fries that they gifted me. So let's give them a try. I think I remember reading that their fries are actually cooked in beef fat, so. I was expecting them to be good, but they exceeded my expectations. They were cooked in that beef fat and they were just so, it's like you taste that delicious, like that umami flavor that you get from steak or beef dishes like burgers and even stir fry and things like that. I mean, you know, the reason why people like myself love steak in the first place, it like infuses that like beefy umami flavor into the fries. So it's almost like you're eating like fries with like a steak seasoning, but instead that steak flavor is like kind of cooked into the fries. They're the perfect crispy texture on the outside, a great color, not powdery on the inside, not overcooked, not too dry or anything. The perfect pleasant starchy texture, so fantastic. You know what? From time to time, I will do this. I will re-review restaurants, and I totally understand that there are bad days, and restaurants can fluctuate, and you know the quality can go up and down. Many people said that Hawksmoor was excellent. I gave it a second chance, and I'm glad I did. Now I'm super excited for my UK trip coming up. Maybe I'll even eat at the Hawksmoor location in London just for fun, not for you guys, just for me. So, an idea. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Getting a little bit crowded and a little bit noisy in here, maybe more crowded in that direction. So we're gonna wrap up the review. Just let me know what you guys think of Hawksmoor and what are some of your favorite steakhouses in New York City or anywhere in the world. Maybe London in particular, since I'm gonna be there soon. Let me know in the comments because great minds eat alike. And as always, if you like my videos, like and subscribe. That way you stay up to date whenever I post another video. These fries are like addicting, so I'll try not to go overboard with these. So until next time, I'll see you later.